Hello, it's a beautiful time to come your way once again on Money and Business Solutions. I am Lady Glow and you're welcome. Today we're talking about the primary focus of business, and I'm joined with Isaac McAbraham. He is the president of Impact Network Worldwide and the operations manager of Motion Masters Media. I am Lady Glow, so join us as we start our conversation. Hello, Isaac McAbraham. Welcome to Money and Business Solutions.
Thank you.
And good to have you here.
I'm glad being here too.
Like you already know, today we're talking about the primary focus of businesses. You know, many people have established business for one reason or the other. But what is the primary focus of business?
All right. As you said it right. There are a lot of people put up businesses for a lot of motives and reasons for such establishment. And most of the time, we look at money and profit making as the ultimate goal for the business. But that's not what it's supposed to be. Money and profit making are fruits of other stuff that you ought to do that will bring about such evidence in your business.
Okay.
So in business, what we should focus on, one, is rather offering value than focusing on money.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody is listening and you want to go into business, or you are already in business, and your focus in the business is to make money, this is the time that you have to readjust your mindset. Because when money becomes the focus, in the test of time, your business will not be able to stand.
Okay.
You get out of business because money is what is driving you. But customers and people who patronize your services, when they come to you, they are coming to you for something, a need. And once they come in and that need is not satisfied, they're going to withdraw away from your business. And hence, if the customers are not there, how can your business continue?
It will definitely collapse.
Exactly. So value must be the first thing that we have to focus on. We have to focus on offering value. Why? When value is not in place, or when the focus is money, you are going to shift your focus from value, whereby the customer services that you need to offer and how you need to present your business out there, you are going to lose focus on them and end up chasing the money. And then secondly, you are going to lose focus on quality and pursue quantity. And then thirdly, you are going to lose focus on your brand. Because in all your endeavor, you are chasing money. And once those factors are not in place, you're not going to stand in business. People don't come to you because they want to come to you. People come to you because you are solving a need. And as a result of solving that need, then they also reward you back with money. And that's when you begin to make profits.
So after giving the people value, they reward you with money.
Exactly. Money becomes an output of your effort and value you are offering the people. See, when customers are coming to you, customers have certain mentality. If you're into business, why should I come and buy your products? Or why should I come and patronize your service?
Yeah.
It is a certain need that I'm having that must drive me to come and then patronize our service from you. But if your business or whatever you are doing is not solving that need, I will not come to you.
Exactly.
And if I come to you and that need or service which I'm coming for does not meet expectation, that's the last time you are seeing me in your business. I will not come back again. So that's why we say that when money becomes the focus, you lose customers in the test of time and then you run out of business.
So let's talk about value. How do you maintain value?
In maintaining value, this is where we come in with the point of focusing on customer service. So for instance, I being in the media, when people call upon me for media services, I believe that the value I am giving to the customers is more important than the profit I am making.
Okay.
Yes, when you become the focus, you always come back to me. But when I become the focus in my business, you come once and you go, and you never come back again. For instance, if customers call upon me for services in the media, as I'm a media person, what I do is that I focus on giving you more value than the money we're paying for that service.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, what you go out there and it will cost you about 3,000 Ghana cedis, our media will end up giving it to you, let me say, possibly 2,000 Ghana cedis. I'm not saying that is the standard, but I just want you to get the difference here. I'm trying to mean that the amount you pay out there, when you come to me,
it's less.
It's less here.
Okay.
And that's what I call value. And not only that, not only the quality or giving you the best at a less cost. I know personally that there are other things that you will need in addition to that service to make the need you are calling for complete. And out of my own free will, I'll end up offering that in addition to whatever you are calling for. And that's what I call value. So here I'm not focusing on the money necessarily, but I'm focusing on your satisfaction rather than the money I'm just making. With that, when you go, you definitely come back to my business again.
Exactly. So like you're saying, your services, probably the customer might not even consider that package you would give to him or her. But you giving it out, the customer will think that, oh, this person is really helpful. And so I think the next contract, you are the best person.
They always come back. That is the truth. They always come back. And they even end up recommending others to come. Because some will hear about my service that I render for another person. And the person who contact that person ask, where do you get this product from? They'll hear about the service I rendered to them, be like, who did this? And the person will end up recommending that Motion Masters Media did this for me. And when they look at the work and the amount they say they paid for the work, they'll be like, how possible?
Yes.
So each and every day, people are calling in. People are always in queue, demanding for our service. And these are the things I call offering value rather than the money. And I made a statement earlier that when you focus on the money, from the beginning, you make some little amount of profit. But as time goes on, people withdraw away from you. And you'll be asking yourself, why are people no more patronizing my product or service? It's because you are focusing on money. Put the need of the people at heart. And then in doing that, they are also going to reward you. And that reward is the money they are paying for your service.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, you are also making your profits.
And they can even recommend people in addition based on how good you have been able to satisfy their needs.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So just as you have heard from Mr. Isaac McAbraham, as a business person, you should focus on value and the satisfaction of your customers and not necessarily profit. After you focus on the value and satisfaction of your customers, the money and profits will be the reward and your business will become successful. Anyway, this is Money and Business Solutions. You can follow us on all our social media platforms at School and Mind TV, on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. If you have products that you want to advertise, you can also contact us and we will be at your service. So, Mr. Isaac McAbraham, your second point in this.
All right. The second thing that every business person must focus on rather than money and profit is to focus on quality. Because quality plays a strong role in the sustenance and continuity of your business.
All right.
Now, when customers are coming to you, they are coming because of quality, not quantity.
Okay.
Every customer wants to buy or want to pay for the best. Nobody wants to pay for inferior goods, or nobody wants to pay for a mediocre service. Everybody wants to pay for that service or buy that good that will offer them the best out of what? Their sacrifice. You know, people love quality.
Exactly.
Everybody wants to buy quality.
I love quality things.
Exactly. Myself, I love quality. So, when I'm coming to buy something from you, or when customers are coming to buy something from you, they are looking at the durability of whatever they are buying, or the additional value that is going to offer them. So if I'm paying, let me say, 90 Ghana cedis for a service or a product, the benefits I'm going to gain from that payment I'm making, is it higher than the payment I made or is less than the payment? So people always are chasing after quality, not quantity. A lot of times in business, we do some mistakes. We believe that when we are able to do more or we put more out there, then it means we are succeeding in the business. No. When you focus on quality, it rather attracts people. When you focus on quality, you end up building a strong image for your business.
Right.
And people come to you because of quality. People come to you because of the name you've made. And by putting out quality there over some period of time, people now come to trust your business.
Yes.
So if you're into business and you are offering a service or rendering or bringing on board products that are inferior, people will definitely pull away from you. Let me take this for instance. In our current world, we're having a lot of type of mobile phones.
Okay.
Let me say I spend a huge amount of money and I buy a mobile phone, and within the space of 1 week, the mobile phone spoils. No, it will pain me one,
Yes.
and I'll regret ever.
And you wouldn't advise your friends to even go for
Not
that
at all.
particular one?
Anybody who wants to go and buy that phone, I'll tell the person that phone
that's
cannot
no good.
help you. You get me? So when you bring on board inferior services, people withdraw away from your business.
Exactly.
Just one customer who is not satisfied can pull away about 1 million customers away from you.
True.
And that's what, because the service or product you put on board is not of quality. So you must not focus on profit and money making, but focus on quality. And once you are focusing on quality, more people will come into your company, more people will come and patronize your service, and you end up achieving that target of the money. When money becomes the focus, a resource that you are supposed to produce, let me say, 10 products out of, you end up producing 20 products out of the same resource. And since that resource has been distributed to 20 product production, it means that what will be coming out will not be of standard. It may be low quality. But if you should use it accordingly to producing the 10, the quality index will be high. And people will always come back and buy your product or patronize your service. And by so doing, you are making more money. The more customers patronize you, the more you make money. The less customers patronize you, the less money you make.
Okay. So is there any point you can combine quality and quantity together? Because for me, for instance, I love quality things. But if I will get 2 out of 1 and both are quality, I think I'll go for that one more than 1 and still quality. Is there a point in business whereby you can combine quality and quantity at the same time? Like you mentioned, you shouldn't even focus on quantity, but focus on quality. But can there be an instance whereby you can consider quantity as well as quality at the same time?
Yes, it's very possible to achieve quality and quantity at the same time. A lot of people will start business and maybe their first 1,000 products, they'll come out very quality. But as time goes on, they now begin to reduce the quality of the products.
Okay.
Knowing well that you don't have the time to go and be investigating to see or to compare the current product with the previous products. And by so doing, they step down their product or the quality of their product, which is very wrong. But to be able to achieve both at the same time, you rather intensify the strategies and the mechanisms which you use to achieve the first product or the first quality you brought out. So whilst you intensify the strategies, you end up multiplying the quantity. Do you get the point? You intensify the strategies, you put more effort into the production, and then you end up increasing the quality. For instance, let me come back to the media. If somebody comes to me and they're requested for a media service or place a demand for a media service, and the first person I serve, definitely there's going to be a certain standard that I offer the person. Now, the moment that person goes away, the next thing I start focusing on is how to improve upon my skill and my creativity. I'll intensify my creativity. I'll put more effort into studying, because when I finish offering that service to you, that media service to you, I will sit back and then analyze the workflow and observe what if I should have brought into this thing, it would have made it better.
Okay.
What if I should have taken it out? The work will be of high quality standard.
Okay.
I'll observe all these things and I'll go back to learn and study deep, so that the next client that is coming, I will not repeat the same mistakes. So the next output that will be coming from you will be better than the previous output. And whilst I do that, more customers will be coming, and that's when I end up multiplying.
Okay, that's
my
where
service.
the quantity
comes in.
Okay.
That is it. Because somebody will still maintain the same standard and they're offering something at a very cheap price because I want to get more people and so that they'll pay me for that service.
Yes.
And the person will be doing inferior services to the public, which in test of time, when they go and meet somebody who can do more better than you, yet at a less cost, they'll definitely turn away from you.
Exactly.
So that's the point.
So to be able to combine quality and quantity, you should rather learn more into the quality production you are doing. And after that, recommendations and more customers will come to maintain or to sustain your business for you to make more money and more profit. So you would want to take us to your last point.
Okay. The next point is brand. When you are starting a business, you have to focus on your brand more than the money.
Okay.
Because in this current time, a lot of people want to buy brand. People want to buy iPhone. People want to buy Gucci. You understand me? Why are people chasing after these things? Because these companies have made it to the top and they've become prestigious companies to associate with.
Yes.
And when people see you relating with such companies or the product of those companies, they put some respect on you because they know that those companies are high standard companies.
Right.
So when you are coming into business, what kind of brand are you building? Most people want to use MTN, others want to use Vodafone, others want to use Tigo. And all these are brands. But why is somebody going for the other and not the other? It depends on the kind of brand they've built. And your brand is also affected by the way you render your service. I get my point.
Exactly.
So in business, you focus on brand. Because when your brand is stronger, the more customers and clients you have coming to you. When your brand is weak, you have less customers and less people demanding for your service.
Wow.
So
Exactly.
brand is very important in your business rather than the money. You see, the reason why we are trying to bring out these things is simply because when you do these things right, you end up maximizing profits. But when you focus on the profit, you lose focus on these ones. And at the end of the day, you are not going to continue in business. So everybody must focus on brand. Even you as a person, you must focus on building a brand.
Sure.
And that brand is what people think about you. So that business you want to start or that business you are running, when people ask about your business, what will others say about it? So sometimes if you want to know people's perspective about your company or your business, try and make a survey. Ask 1 or 2 people to find out from those who are patronizing your service, what is the mindset of the people towards the business. Ask friends and families about your business or your products. Ask them, what do they think about your product? What do they think about your company? Are you doing things right? Am I not doing things right? All these things will help you to weigh how people are reasoning about your company, whether you are actually getting there or you are not getting there. Because so far as people are coming to you, you would think you are succeeding.
Exactly.
But in the mind of the people, you've already collapsed.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's basically the corporate image of the company.
Exactly.
But then let's talk about the brand. You know, there are competitors and there are high brands of products that they are already in the system. As a startup of a business, how do you come up with a brand to compete with these people that have already made name? Yet you also have to, you know, maintain the brand or build the brand. How do you compete with them? Or not talking about compete, but how do you also come up with a brand?
All right. First of all, you have to set your plans right. The focus, the vision, where you are going must be clear in your mind. And then the next thing, you have to study those who have gone ahead. The things they are doing that are putting them on their limelights, and then learn from them.
Okay.
And then ask yourself, what can I add up to what is already there? So as to put me at advantage position in order to gain in this race of competition. Then you also come back to yourself and then ensure that whatever service you are rendering or whatever product you are putting out there in the market is of high standard. The customers are loving it. People are speaking well about it. And once you gain that favor from the people, that should be the end. Go further to increase the standard. Go further to increase the quality. So that's where all the customer service and quality improvement and all those things come in to build your brand. They all contribute to building a solid brand for you. So that's how you can be able to stand and also come out in the midst of the powerful brands which are already out there.
So first of all, you have to study them. You have to imitate them.
Exactly.
And learn from them.
Learn from them.
Then you pick some of their strategies and apply into your business.
Exactly. You have to improvise.
Okay.
Pick their strategy and then find from yourself, what can I also add up?
And that is the point. You add up to what you've learned.
You've learned from them.
Because I think if you should maintain what you've imitated or learned from them, they'll always be on top.
They'll always be on top.
Exactly. Yeah. So the most important thing is you adding up your uniqueness or your business strategies so as to meet up with the standard. So what other thing can you add to this?
All right. The next thing I would like to add up here is your business should also focus on offering hope to society.
Okay.
The next generation, when they hear about your business or they look at your business, there should be some hope for the future. It might not just be about now. People should have hope for the future. People should see themselves becoming better through your business or company. People should see themselves being able to gain employment through your business or your company. So that sense of hope for the next generation must be seen in your company. Your company must carry it alongside. And it must be a deliberate consciousness in you yourself as an entrepreneur or the owner of the business or the company, that this business should be able to stand the test of time in order to continue profiting even the next generations to come. You see, people go into business and they are focusing on today.
Yeah, the
temporal purpose. Somebody wants to go in there and they just make some money, feed himself and the family.
Yes.
But that should be the focus of your business. It should be that this business should come up and then continue in the test of time to be able to offer employment towards society and also to be able to solve or continue solving the needs of people.
Okay.
So in that case, when you are planning, your plans, your visions, and your ideas are not just family-based,
no,
but it becomes future generation-based.
Okay.
And that's how come later on, you will leave this company or business and go, but your generation will still come and then profit from it.
Business will still be running.
Will still be running. And then other people's children will also come and benefit from the same company by seeking employment and all that. So let's take for instance, Microsoft. Microsoft is still in business, even though it has started a long time. So what is the secret? They start with the hope in mind that the next generation must come and benefit from this company or this business.
Okay.
So they start on a good ground because the mentality of offering hope to the next generation was part of the vision why they started the business.
So they were not focusing necessarily on money, but solving a problem.
You know, great men who want to go into business or who start business, they don't look at the currents. They draw future plans of in the next 100 years.
Yeah.
So their plans and strategies today are ensuring that in the next 100 years, that business can still be in what? Existence. So you will never hear them just planning something mediocre, but they are always intending to the future. And that's how you must start your business. Even though if you are just in there to make some money, you have to change your mindset that after making money from this, somebody should also come and then make money from it. And with that, I think we are going to be in a comfortable lead in our business endeavors and services that we are offering society.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We surely will be in the comfortable lead. So if you are a business person and you have it in mind to just make profits, Mr. Isaac Mark-Abraham is saying that you should involve or incorporate hope. That is, think about the next generation. Even when you are not there, will this company you have established, will it still be running in your absence? That should be your focus. And when you are planning, you should plan ahead, plan into the future, so that people or the next generation will even benefit from your company. So, Mr. Mark-Abraham, you have really inspired us. I would want you to give us your last words before we go.
All right. It is good to go into business. And I personally do advise people to try their best and then start up something. You may not have the requisite capital from the beginning, but at least start from somewhere.
All right.
And they have the vision of growing it big. And personally, I don't believe in small businesses. No matter the kind of product or service you want to go into, I don't believe in small businesses. The startup may be small, but the bigger plan should be that you will expand it to become a very big business in the long run.
Right.
So start a business and have a future plan of expanding and making it bigger. So if you are into business or you want to start up a business, as we are discussing or we talked about here, your focus shouldn't be the money. Money comes as a reward to the need you are satisfying in society. So the ultimate focus should be on solving a problem and satisfying a need. And that in return, society will then reward you back with money, and you end up making or maximizing your profits by patronizing your services or your products. And with that, you are going to be able to stand the test of time and then be in business for a long period of time as well.
Oh, thank you so much. Before we go, kindly tell us about your services, Motion Masters Media.
At Motion Masters Media, we believe in the power of the media. We also believe that anything that you are doing and you have a media backup, you'll be able to stand the test of time. So we are into the production of TV contents. So if you're a TV station or a media house and you need TV contents, you can contact us for such services. We are also into advertising and then doing jingles. So if you're a company or a business who is in need of jingles or videos for publicity, you can kindly contact Motion Masters Media and we will be at your service. We are also into graphic designing. We are also into voiceovers, and we are also into trailers. Also, if you are a church and you want us to come and cover you, you can call upon Motion Masters Media. If you are organizing a program, we do conference shootings and seminars and workshops. So anything that is related to video, you can rely on Motion Masters for such services.
It's wedding pass as well?
Yeah, we take up wedding contracts.
Okay.
So if you need a media house to come and then cover you, we get you covered as Motion Masters Media.
Right.
Yeah. So actually, when it comes to anything in the media, Motion Masters, we are able to provide such services. And then one thing about us is that we believe in quality. For quality, that's when you are rest assured of quality. And our prices and our charges are very moderate to suit any class of person. Kindly contact Motion Masters today. Feel free, feel comfortable. Our services are unique and our prices are moderate, and anybody can actually afford for it.
So how can we contact you?
So if you want to contact Motion Masters Media, you can kindly call the number 0548 58 70 40. 0548 58 70 40. With that, you'll be able to get access to us. And also, you can follow us on School and Mind TV on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok to be able to see the array of some of our works that are displayed on such social media platforms.
That's great and incredible. And I can attest to the quality and affordability of Motion Masters Media. You guys are doing very, very well. So thank you so much for coming and putting up your wisdom when it comes to the primary focus of business. We have really learned a lot. So thank you, and more grace to your elbow. This has been Money and Business Solutions. I believe you have been inspired. Do well to follow us on all our social media handles on School and Mind TV, on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. You're a business person and you want to advertise your company or your products, you can also contact us and we will be at your service. Our doors are open and our prices very affordable. So thank you so much for joining us today. We'll catch you up in our next episode.